Hey guys, it's Mumbles here with another video for YouTube, and today it's not going to be about Tarkov. That is right, we're not going to be talking about Tarkov today. We're actually going to be talking about the future of the channel and what's going to be changing. And no, Tarkov is not going away. Get that out of your brains, because we are staying on Tarkov. We're just going to be adding another game. If you know that you tuned in on one of the last couple of weeks, we did see and play New World, which is Amazon's, I guess, debut MMO game, which I am super excited for because I had a ton of fun. Played with a lot of friends, met some new people, met some new friends, played with a lot of streamers. It was super fun. So I'm super excited to jump into this game for many, many reasons. And I kind of want to bring this in to the mix of games because not only did the Tarkov community, as far as streamers and viewers and players, all hop onto this game, but it was just a lot of fun. And I think it's going to be kind of an easy transition because such a large population of the Tarkov community liked this game and jumped on the train for this game. And we all said we're going to come back. We have a couple plans with a couple other streamers and stuff, as well as we are in the creator program, which is apparently we're going to be like,
out of breath. And it's like I can run across the whole.
I guess, collabing with other
care.
people a lot more.
There's
going to be more details on that as far as how that's going to be chosen, who we're going to play with, and that kind of stuff coming soon, before release. There are many things that draw this about this game that really draws. Okay. There are many things about this game that really draw me to it. And one of the biggest thing is I haven't found an MMO that I didn't feel rushed to try to catch up or completely lost in the lore. Like World of Warcraft, for instance, I tried to replay it. I just felt absolutely rushed when trying to catch up to everybody else. I was just kind of pushing through, doing my quest, not caring about the story, not caring about the lore, and just pushing through trying to get to the highest level. And it was just a lot of rushing and task grinding to the point where I didn't know really what was happening. I feel like I had no point. And then I also tried to do the cheesy way of just automatically leveling my guy up to 110 back when before leveling was all switched around and stuff. And I just felt completely lost in the story as well. So there was no, I didn't get the best of both worlds at all. Actually got the worst of both worlds. As far as World of Warcraft, I didn't feel like that I enjoyed it as much as I used to when I was a kid. And I tried Final Fantasy 14, however, I just felt kind of lost. I haven't played many of the Final Fantasy games, period. So jumping into an MMO that was kind of, the world was already developed, was a little weird. This game is brand new.
There we go.
Brand new lore. You don't need to have anything prior. You don't have to feel rushed because it's brand new. The lore is brand new. I'm super excited to actually get into the lore after beta, because in the beta we were rushing around trying to win the war, which Team Syndicate, I believe, won the war. Last I knew, we were like 7 million points above Marauders. I'll double check that, but I am 99% sure that Team Syndicate did win the war. So I guess our war efforts did pay off in the end, which I'm super excited for. Smashley, Burke Black, and the others that pitched in, Cat Conti, Caliverse, all those people. Absolutely fantastic group. Sitting in a chat with them and planning out this war of what to do, what not to do, how to get the most points, and how to defend our areas so we could win the war. It was a super fun time. I loved playing with a bunch of people. Sitting in a Discord of like 20 people trying to figure out what's the best next move was insanely exhilarating. It was like nothing else, honestly. Charging in the battle with 50 other people was crazy. But I'm super excited to see what the game actually comes with. On release, there's going to be some changes. There are rumors of some weapon adding as well. So we might see a couple more weapons upon release, which I'm super excited for. But there are many more points of this game that I absolutely loved. For instance, the crafting and gathering. The sounds for the crafting almost made gathering wood or iron or silver or kind of soothing almost. The sounds weren't annoying. They weren't obnoxious. They're kind of soothing in a way. One thing I really liked about the crafting is you had to go out and harvest your stuff. And if you didn't, like, you really paid for it when you have to go pay for it in the market. Because even though the very basic stuff was super cheap, even when you got to the next tier, like tier 3 stuff, it was a lot more expensive. You went from pennies per an item to 40 was it 40 copper or gold, whatever, 40 gold worth an item. So like it really paid off to get that harvesting done early, so that you didn't have to pay for that in the market later. Also playing with a lot of crafting, it kind of forces you to craft, which is really nice. And also that the ability of everyone, the market and the economy being completely player driven is going to be quite interesting to see how that takes off upon release. Obviously beta, people were just blowing money, they didn't care about money, they didn't have anything to save for. So I feel like some items when the game actually release are going to be completely different, which I'm super excited for, because I'm kind of interested in to see how the change is going to be. The class building system, which is probably the most unique out of any MMO, and probably what makes this a completely unique experience, is there's no specific classes. You build to a weapon or a weapon build. Like you can kind of make like paladin and like ranger and that kind of stuff. However, you need to build your stats to that, not necessarily pick a class. And then you, as you level up the weapon, you then get your perks and stuff like that. It's a very unique way to do class building or character building period, which was kind of unique. And now that we know that transmog's going to come in, you're gonna be able to make some of your weapons look fancier, because you find like if you like a lower tier look, you may be able to transmog that onto your higher tier armor and weapons to get that better overall look. So I'm super excited for that, to see how that transfers over. There's a lot that is rumored to come in with that. Transmog is confirmed, so we will be able to make gear look like other stuff with the better stats. So I'm super excited for that stuff. The combat as well, even with the mobs, like the mobs themselves and the enemies around the world were super challenging. For instance, alligators, bears, some of the like cultist priests and stuff like that were super challenging. If you aggro too many people around your level, you would definitely have an issue with trying to get out of that. Higher level stuff was, you could beat it, however you would almost get like 1 or 2 shotted, so it's a lot harder. And for the PvP combat, I super liked it. I liked having everyone on the same playing field and being scaled. So if you're a 60 going against level 10 is going to do more damage to the level 60, and level 60 is going to do less damage to level 10. That makes it so the way PvP works, when you just flagged and go run around the world, you're not going to get a level 60 going into the level 10 area and just steamrolling everybody. Because if you're level 60, you go up against 2 or 3 level 10s, they could take you out. Like, it's actually scary as a level 60 to go up against a couple level 10s. And that's one thing I like about it, is this kind of feeling of always being, you always got to be on the edge of your seat, because if you start getting attacked, you got to be ready to fight. No matter what level they are, it's not gonna be like, oh, he's level 10, I'm gonna go one shot him as his level 60. It's, oh crap, there's a level 10 or 2 level 10s. I need to be I need to pay attention here. So I'm super excited to kind of see how the combat evolves with new weapons and such like that. It'll be interesting. And building on the PvE and the PvP combat, Expeditions was a ton of fun. Added a lot of lore to the expeditions and kind of dungeon crawling aspect of MMOs, which, I mean, expeditions could go endless. You could have so many expeditions to do. PvP, we didn't get to try Outpost Rush. However, we did try a couple wars, and war was a lot of fun. 50 on 50 people with cannons, guns, mortars, that kind of stuff was just crazy to fight against. Super tactical. We did win our wars that we were in. Great. We did make a ton of potions to the last war, which we were not in. However, we did support the war in our own way. So it was a lot of fun. But these wars, again, they were challenging. You really had to focus and work as a team to defend your fort. I haven't been able to play it on attacking, so I'm kind of curious how it's going to be. But for instance, like just defending in the fort was super fun. Playing with a bunch of people, being with VoIP, made it super fun and super easy to communicate across squads and stuff like that. So super excited to kind of see how they work that out. And then we will have Outpost Rush again, which is a 20 on 20, 3 outposts, 3 control points, and a bunch of other like PvE aspects in that as well. So I'll be kind of curious how that works and how we can try that out on the release, because I don't think Outpost Rush was actually put in the beta. If I'm correct, I know there was a spot for it, but I don't think you could actually do it. So with New World being pushed back until September 28th, we will have a little bit more time to get back into Tarkov, get back into the swing of things. So keep your eyes out for that Tarkov content. However, when New World does release, we'll probably do about 50-50 with New World and Tarkov, just because Tarkov is a lot mentally to handle. So having that second game that can really kind of just let us chill, relax, chat, all that kind of stuff is going to be a lot better. Not only for gameplay, but also stream, so I can get to know you guys better. You guys get to know me better. And building that community. We will have community events inside of New World as well. Whenever the servers get put up for names, I know all of the streamers are going to get together and get our communities together to kind of get the content going with our communities as well. So keep your eyes out for that. We'll definitely be doing companies, we'll be doing wars, outposts, rush, expeditions, all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of plans for that stuff already. So I hope you guys really like this, and I hope you guys I guess follow me on this, because trying new things and trying new video games is all about what video games is about. And I'm super excited to jump into this just because it's a brand new MMO and a brand new game that everyone's trying to try out, and it looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. And beta was just getting our toes dipped in the water. I'm super excited to see what the actual lore is and actually start reading the lore pages we find, because I know one guy that we talked to started reading some and said that they were really worth reading out. So definitely when the game actually releases, we'll probably be looking into those a little bit more, just so that we can get the full story of the island. So guys, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys I guess follow me on this journey. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so we need to go live and when new videos do come out. The videos that will be coming out, we'll do one New World a week, and one Tarkov video a week. I have a bunch of New World stuff and a bunch of Tarkov stuff already lined up, so keep your eyes out for that. We'll probably do New World on Wednesdays after this week, and then Tarkov on Sundays like normal. So you guys can keep expecting Tarkov on Sundays and probably New World on Wednesdays, just so we have one midweek and then we have one on Sunday. So there you guys go. Thank you guys so much for joining. Have a great night. Goodbye. Deuces, y'all.